Hi Fitz, having like 10 million stocks, ilang platform accounts kaya advisable i-diversify yung mga investments? This is regarding the possibility na risk for some sa iisang platform. 10 million, I would say two stockbrokers or two platforms would be okay. There are already stockbrokers and investment platforms na nabibigyan ka na ng premium service or privileges kapag more than 1 million yung nakalagay sa kanila. So, I would say two stockbrokers or two platforms would be a good starting point na hahatiin mo yung 10 million. So yun yung advice ko sa iyo, Togs. Dalawang stockbroker is okay. Pag naka 20 million ka na, open a third one, and I think that's the maximum na I would advise. But make sure that one of your brokers is connected to a universal bank, because as you grow your net worth, you will be needing their wealth management services. Okay? Next question, si Mick. Hi Fitz, sir, I already claimed my MP2 which matured. Nako, congratulations. For personal reasons, I don't think I want to make another MP2 account. Where can I place this? Already have several funds, maybe 10 to 12-year outlook. I don't know your financial goals, but just working with this information, I would suggest investing in a global fund. So a mutual fund or a UITF that invests in global assets, because if I'll be honest, I'm not feeling optimistic about the local market, but you also want to manage your risk and not really invest directly in global assets. So your best option is, for a long-term investment horizon, is to go for the locally available feeder funds or local funds with global assets in their portfolio. Ang maganda sa mga unit investment trust funds or mutual funds, maiksi lang yung iyong lockout period. Some of them 30 days lang. The most na nakita ko is 1 year. So along the line, if you see a good opportunity or a good investment, then you can liquidate your investment and shift there. Especially if, assuming after 3 years, biglang nag-bull market sa Pilipinas, then you can shift your funds towards local investments or local assets. No, I understand kasi yung MP2, nakalock ulit yan for another 5 years. So if you open it today, hanggang 2030 yan, di ba? So, mag-e-election ng 2028, hindi natin alam kung sino mananalo. So, hindi natin sure. I understand that fear kasi napag-usapan na rin namin yan. So, yun yung suggestion ko, Mick. Go for a feeder fund, a global fund. Mas may kumpiyansa ako ngayon sa mga global assets. If I will be honest, that's an opinion, that's not financial advice. Personally, ako rin, mas malaki yung ini-invest ko sa global funds. Kung locally, since I don't know how much you have, being an entrepreneur by heart, I would study yung free time ko and see if I can franchise or open start a business, because in the long run, yung business talaga ang pinakamataas ang ROI. Okay? So if I'll be honest, paper assets, that can give you 10, 12% a year. On bull markets, pwedeng hanggang 30%. Pero ang negosyo, if built right, it can give you 100% return within a year. Okay? So, but siyempre, much higher ang risk ng starting a business or franchising a business. But that can be an option also, given that hindi ganun kaganda yung local market, local stock market, and uncertain pa rin ang global market, especially with what's happening in the US, etc. Okay? Yun ang advice ko sa iyo, Mick, and I hope ay nakatulong.